Mansoor, thank you so much for joining us today. If we can start with going through your participation this year at the Airshow, what are you bringing to the table this year?
So this event is a very important event for us. It is the largest event for us where we showcase, what we have done over the last 2 years. And for us, this year is all about growth. Obviously, we're coming out of the COVID pandemic. We're seeing air travel demand, especially in the Middle East, surpassing the pre-COVID-19 level. So for us, growth is really on the agenda. We most recently opened our latest MRO center, which we did last week. So we've added 5,000 square meters to our footprint, and we've added the LEAP capability, which is the most successful commercial engine program that has ever been launched in the history of aviation, and we will be the first basically facility in the South Asia, Middle East, and North Africa region. So that's one item that we're going to be showcasing, our growth plans here in the UAE. We're also going to be announcing some new partnerships as well here at the Airshow. One area that we're strongly focusing on this year is our growth even outside the UAE. We believe that Sanad now, with over 35 years of experience, being the largest engine MRO in the region, we really believe that we've got the industrial capability, and we want to grow in regions that are close to the UAE, given that there is demand for MRO. And thirdly, we're looking to diversify into new areas within the segment. So for us, growth is on the agenda. We want to share with the industry. We want to share with our partners our growth plans. So we're looking forward to a very strong Dubai Airshow this year.
Well, I like how you mentioned growth. And on the subject of growth, I wanted to ask you, how do you see the growing demand for MRO services in the region, and how is Sanad actually capitalizing on this growth and adapting its operation to meet that growing demand?
So as I said, Alhamdulillah, we are the largest engine MRO in the region. We have been in the engine MRO business for over 35 years. We work with every major engine OEM, Rolls-Royce, GE, Pratt & Whitney. Most recently as well, we've added Safran. So we're actually seeing an increased request on our capabilities. We've added footprint. So I think really growth, again, as I mentioned, is on the radar. And one of the areas that we're going to be targeting now, as the region is growing, we want to cope with how the region is growing in terms of the products that we serve. So we're looking as well to adding new product capability, because there is a major theme within MRO, which is localization, that for work to be retained in the region, for logistical issues, for sustainability issues, for reduction of carbon footprint. So I see there being a huge opportunity in the region. And one thing that we have demonstrated is we have been a byproduct of the Middle East region. Today, I can very proudly tell you that over 90% of the revenue that we generate comes from outside the UAE. We started local, and we've shifted now to a business that is predominantly global.
Before moving on to your expansion plans, you mentioned besides the localization, what other trends do you see shaping the MRO segment in the Middle East?
So I think a key area is also the development of local talent. Today, within aviation, a big part of the talent that we see is coming from outside the region. And this will continue, but for the sustainability of the sector, we have a very strong focus on basically being self-reliant on talent. So we've launched a number of programs, be it from a technician level, be it from an engineering level, and even being the development of our leadership and our future talent. Our goal is to be an employer of choice, and our goal is to also be a producer of talent. And given that we are owned by Mubadala, we see a significant duty that we have towards Abu Dhabi and the UAE in making sure that we develop the future leaders of Abu Dhabi, and also play a significant role in the diversification of the economy and from its dependence on oil and petrochemicals.
Great. Can you tell us more about your expansion plans for the months ahead? What other geographies are you planning to expand into?
So what we're targeting on regions that are So there's a few things that we look at. Regions that are growing, regions that also give us a potential advantage in the sense of potentially reducing our cost base. We're also looking for, growing into areas that will get us closer to our customers, and we want to be in markets that we're not in today. And we really want to center our approach. For us, Abu Dhabi will continue to be the center of universe, but we want to focus on regions that are close so that then we can leverage and create corridors such that we don't go all in with our investment, and our sort of growth model is going to be based on partnerships where we are going to be partnering up with a local sort of partner to sort of to go on our expansion. So the regions that we're looking at Africa, we're looking at Southeast Asia, and we've announced previously a partnership with GMF, which is owned by Garuda. And we're looking as well as at the European market. We're looking at something that is more towards the Eastern European side of Europe.
That's a very ambitious growth strategy, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much, Mansoor.